What up, everybody? This is Big Elbow. Like always, chilling with those two little guys, Averno, Atlantis. So last week, a little over a week ago, I went to this sale. Thanks to Moa. Shout out to him for sharing on his Instagram about this sale in Fresno. There was this comic book store, I believe, called Wonderland Comics. They had some kind of change in ownership, so they had like a liquidation sale, but it was outside at their house. And over here in Central California, it's hot as shit this time of year, so it was pretty crazy. It was a real test of my fandom because I had going through all those boxes and in the sun. It was no joke, but I did it. I got some cool stuff, so I'm gonna break this haul into two. This one is gonna be DC Comics, Wildstorm Image and Valiant, and in the second part I'll have my Marvel and pretty much everything else. So let's get into it. I'll start with the Wildstorm and Image stuff. I got Wildcats number 6. I've been trying to get all of these Travis Karras issues from the early, the first part of that Wildcat series. It looks like this is where Joe Casey just comes on. It's both Lobdell and Casey, so that's interesting. I'm a big fan of Casey. Speaking of which, also from Wildstorm, Mr. Majestic number 2. I'm trying to get this 9-issue run on the series. Casey, McGinnis. The last couple issues is Eric Canete, so I'm trying to get all those. I have probably about 4, I think, altogether. Then from Image Comics, we got Body Count. So this is basically it's a super violent Raphael and Casey Jones story. Kevin Eastman write the story. Simon Bisley on the art. How can you go wrong with that? Like they say, nobody beats the biz. Got an issue of Battle Pope number 6. Love Battle Pope. Anytime I see one of these, I'm gonna pick it up. Just hilarious shit. If people that don't know, it's Robert Kirkman, the Walking Dead guy. So speaking of Walking Dead, got Invincible, Volume 1, Family Matters. Oh, and I forgot to say that, actually, so everything at this sale, every comic was only 50 cents, including this right here, graphic novel with a $13 cover price, 50 cents. So that's a good buy. I've always wanted to read Invincible, never really had more than an random issue here or there. So I'm excited to see. I've always heard nothing but good things, so looking forward to reading that. So next up, got some DC stuff. Start off with some good old Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight, number 32, part 1 of a story arc called Blades by James Robinson and Tim Sale. Some early Tim Sale stuff. I like Tim Sale, so it's kind of cool to see his still like kind of raw in these books. Here's number 33, part 2 of that story, and number 34, part 3 of the story. It's a three story arc, so that's the full thing right there. I don't know who that guy is. I guess I'll find out. The villain I'd never seen before. Now here I got the Question number 15. Never read any of the Question comics. I just always thought the character looked cool. I also really like his appearances in the Justice League Unlimited. So I figured why not try and start here. 50 cents. There's number 15. Number 16 and number 17. I believe 17 is from watching, I think it's Master Splinter's videos. He always comes across this one and he says it's like a first appearance of the Watchman's Rorschach in like DC continuity. Anyways, I figure I want to try out the question series. Might as well try it out. If I don't like it, I could probably get rid of this issue and, you know, make back the $1 that I spent on 4 issues. And here's number 18. Question with Green Arrow. Like I said, I always thought the Question just looked like a cool character. And then I like Dennis Cohen. I like his art. So I figured I'm going to go for it and see how I like it. Got a few more DC books. Vigilante. Number 17. It says special issue by Alan Moore and Jim. I don't know how to say that last name. I had an issue of Vigilante back in the day. I thought it was cool. I liked it. It was all action. I wanted to get some more, but I didn't really know where to jump in. I figured I'd go with these Alan Moore issues. There's only a couple of them anyways. So there's number 2. I mean, not number 2, but part 2 of that story, which is number 18. And speaking of the issue that I had, this is the one that I used to have back in the day, issue 19. So I figured I'd get a 3-issue run just to fill it out, see if I still like it. And that's it for my DC stuff. So next up I got some Valiant, the Acclaim Valiant. Not the original. Man, I love the first 4 issues of this series by Garth Ennis and Ashley Wood. Those are just awesome. This picks up after those 4. This number 5, so it continues after that story. I really like the Zero character, Shadow Man. I've never read these by Jamie Delano and Charlie Adlard. So I'll see if I like these. There's number 5, number 6. These have really cool covers. Number 7. That looks like an Ashley Wood cover right there. I'm not sure if it is or not. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look inside and see if it gives the credits for the cover. That's number 7. Here's number 8. You know, they had a couple more issues. I probably should have just picked them up, but I didn't. So there's those. Then I also got some Valiant graphic novels from way back. Here's Harbinger. I never read these. I'm not really all that interested in this old Valiant stuff. I might just try and trade them at the shop to get store credit or something, because it's not really my thing. But for 50 cents, I mean, how the hell can I couldn't just pass it up. Even if I can find somebody who's actually into it, you know, for 50 cents, I wouldn't even mind just sharing. So there's Harbinger. Here's The Ride. And these have $9.95, $11.95, another $9.95 cover price. Here's also Shadow Man. And I think these are all volume 1s. But yeah, that's it for my little Fresno, California Craigslist sale. Dying in the goddamn heat haul. Overall, it was worth it. I mean, I got some good books for 50 cents. I'll probably be back in probably like a week. I'll do the part 2 of this. So thanks everybody for watching. You know, hit the like, subscribe, share. That's about it, man. So get off of YouTube and go read some fucking comics.